All right, so we're live, people. How's it going? One sec, I'm sharing my link on the story as well, and then I'll open the live chat, okay? Give me one sec. Perfect. Boom. There we go. Okay. Shared the story as well. Let's see. And now I will open the live chat as well, guys. So, how's it going? All right, let me open the live chat. How's it going, people? Hope you guys are doing good. All right. We're live. Yo, how's it going? Let's see. Let me go through the live chat. Stock exchange opening in 2 minutes. Hey, how's it going? Hello, Dan. How are you? I'm good. How about you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hey, Dan. Salud. Hey, Tamash. Why late, Maddox? Rafael. Hey, Rafael. How's it going? Credeam că nu mai intri. No. I'm here. Hey, Dan. How are you? I have one question. How do you identify high and low? Like, what are your structure rules? Basically, for a low, I need to have 2 bullish. And for a high, I need to have 2 bearish, okay? Hello, brother. How are you doing? I'm good, Patricio. How about you? Salutare, Dan. Cum ești? All good, Vlad. How about you? Hey, George. Hey. Hello, everyone. How's it going, people? How's your day? How's your week so far? Let me know. Hope you guys are doing good. And let me quickly run through the pairs to show you guys what I'm currently seeing. Okay. Also, we have news today in 30 minutes, so we got to be careful about the jolts. On gold, things are looking so good, but unfortunately, I don't think we'll have a setup here, and I will tell you exactly why. So first things first, we liquidated this valid low over here. It's a beautiful H1 sweep, as we can see, because price wicked below this low and failed to close below it. We also rejected from this beautiful unmitigated H1 demand. Like, everything is looking so on point. But on the 5 minute, we can see that the structure isn't really helping. Okay, on the 5 minute, we can see that we didn't have an aggressive shift. Yes, the shift happened here theoretically. Okay, we have the market structure shift right here. But, oh, sorry. BOS and center, perfect. But we can see that there's no VVG. Okay, there is no VVG. Yes, we do have a full body closure, but there's no VVG we can enter on. Okay, it's a shame because this one was looking really good in terms of higher time frame confluences. On GJ, however, things are looking good over here too. So we took out this liquidity level over here, this valid low. Looks like a beautiful H1 sweep. Of course, it's too soon to speak. The H1 candle will close in 30 minutes, so that's when we'll know for sure. Also at a daily VVG, okay, we can see that right here on the daily time frame. And now on the 5 minute, I'm waiting on that aggressive bullish shift. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. On Euro USD, nice. I'm liking this. So let me quickly mark this liquidation over here as well. Boom, perfect. EU is also looking pretty good. We can see right here we have this beautiful H1 sweep of this valid high. And now on the 5 minute, I am waiting on that aggressive shift. Okay, the volume seems to be pretty good, which is great. That's exactly what we want. So yeah, we might have some action today. Okay, we definitely might have some action today. Then if we move forward, US 30, okay, US 30 took out the low. Do we have any higher time frame confluences on this one apart from the beautiful H1 sweep? Nope, we don't. So let's mark it right here. We have a beautiful, beautiful H1 sweep, A plus potential depending on MSS. Okay, that's that. Let me draw the liquidation over here as well. We liquidated this low over here as well, so that's another one. Noting it here. Okay. Yeah, looks good. But now we are waiting on the shift, so nothing to do. Next up, we have NASDAQ. NASDAQ is clearly in between these two liquidity levels. Same story for GU and same story for USHIF. The price action is looking pretty clean today. I'm not gonna lie. I really like this. I really like the fact that the price action is looking clean. So yeah, right now, to be honest, I will have my focus on EU for sure, GJ and gold, but to be honest, EU and GJ are the first two. Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll wait for. And now real quick, let me quickly film a short update for the people that aren't able to join us yet. And then I'll get back to your messages. Okay, I'll get back to your messages in the live chat. So bear with me. How's it going, everyone? We are live because it's Tuesday, the day where I stream the trading session, and I thought to give you all a short update in case you're not able to join us yet. Okay, right now we have our eyes on EU, GJ, gold, and US 30. On EU, we have a beautiful H1 sweep over here. Now on the 5 minute, we are patiently waiting on an aggressive bearish shift. On GJ, we have a beautiful H1 sweep of this low. Price entered a daily VVG as well. Now waiting for a bullish aggressive shift. On gold, we don't think we'll have anything over here because price is already all the way up here. And then on US 30, we just took out the low. Once again, looks like a beautiful H1 sweep. And now on the 5 minute, we are waiting for that aggressive market structure shift. Okay, but for now, we'll focus on Euro USD. And yeah, make sure to join us live if you're able to. Okay, perfect. Let me quickly upload the short update, and then I'll check your messages. Okay, guys. Here it is. Boom. Alrighty, here it is. Perfect. But how are you guys doing? Let me know. How did you guys spend the weekend? How's your week so far? How's your day so far? Let me know what you guys been up to lately. Okay, just let me know a few words about yourself. Have you guys watched the football game Saturday night? Let me know. I did watch it and it was an incredible game. Unfortunately, my favorite team has lost, but it's all good. Football won at the end of the day. So yeah, let me know. Let me know about you guys, and then I'll let you know about myself as well. But real quick, just sharing the update, and then I'll get back to your messages. Okay? Are you a Real Madrid fan? Yep. Yes, I am. That's my favorite football team, and Manchester United as well. Even though for the past few years they have been not that good. Here it is. Okay, boom. Okay, let me share it over here as well. And okay, boom, almost done. Okay. Oh, over here. Perfect. All right, so let me quickly run through the pairs again, even though pretty sure there's nothing new, just to make sure. Oh wow, look at US30, but the structure isn't helping, guys. We can see US price is impulsively moving towards the upside, but there's nothing to identify. Such a shame with this gold trade, I'm not gonna lie. It was looking so good, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's see on EU. Let's see on EU. It's looking pretty promising. Okay, we also have SMT, I think. So this is the 1045 high and not really. Okay. So now I'll be able to check your messages. Yo, bro, what's up? I'm good. I'm good. Too bullish, too bearish. What we cooking today? Right now, looking at EU. Okay, EU, GJ, gold, not really, and I mean US30. Yeah, the structure isn't helping. But if your USD will give us something, it should give it now or after 5 p.m. Because I'm not looking to enter anything 10 minutes before the jolts and 5 minutes after the jolts. I'm great, brother. Nice. Glad to hear that, Patricio. Hey, Dan, how was Monday? Yesterday was a pretty normal day. We took a loss on gold, but it was a valid loss. I'm pretty sure you guys are already familiar with what I'm talking about, especially if you're in the community. And apart from that, I just stick to my schedule, really. So yeah, it was a good day. EU shift bullish or bearish? I need a bearish shift on EU. Okay. Avem o zonă de demand pe Nasdaq la 19.275. Let's see. Zonă de demand. Here, you mean? This one, yes. This one is a valid demand zone. Okay, this one right here. But price is in between the two liquidity levels, so that demand zone right there doesn't really help. But yes, that is a valid demand zone. Hey Dan, glad to see you, man. Hey Alex, glad to see you as well, brother. Hey bro, do you trade New York Open 9:30 on Forex pairs? Right, I started to realize that trading Forex pairs you get better bias confirmation. Yeah, I trade these 7 pairs here. Okay, New York session. Hey Alex, how's it going? Hey brother, good to be here. Glad to have you, Alex. How are you? Are you a Real Madrid? Yep, I already answered that. Hala Madrid, yep. How was Monday? Already answered that question. Good afternoon, South Africa in the house. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. Hey Dan, hey Bianca. Hope you're doing well. Tamar said on your USD, I've entered long with the swing strategy. 1 RR in profit currently. Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. We would have won if Vasquez wouldn't play and if Courtois, Modric, and Brahim would be more careful. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I mean, that the goal, the equalizer, the equalizer goal. I mean, that was a mistake. That was a goalkeeper mistake, in my opinion. Like he exited the post way too soon, and yeah, that was pretty much it, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Big fan, boss. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I got a new challenge account and I passed the challenge. Now I am 5 figures funded. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. USDC HF liquidity sweep. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Well said. Well said, Jan. We have a sweep of the low. Let's check for higher time frame confluences. Oh, what's that? Let me zoom in. Oh, wow. We do have a valid demand here. Okay, we can see it's unmitigated. So yeah, that's a good higher time frame confluence. So let's note it here. H4 demand. H4 demand. Perfect. Let's color code it with green. What about the daily? Even though I'm pretty sure there's no daily. Yeah, I mean, nothing really clear on the daily. So let me quickly extend this demand over here to have it visible on the 5-minute as well. And it's also a beautiful H1 sweep, as we can see. Okay. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. UCHF is looking pretty good. So beautiful. Oh, beautiful H1 sweep. Come on. A plus potential depending on MSS. All right. That's that. Also have some few liquidations over here. We have this low over there that was liquidated over here. And let's quickly mark it. All right. We have a small one over here as well. Marking it as well. Yeah, this one is looking good. This one is looking pretty good. We added to the roster. GU is still in between. NASDAQ in between. UCHF, we just analyzed it. And we could have a setup soon here. Okay, so let's put it on top. Come on. Over here. US 30, yeah, I mean, structure isn't helping. Same story with gold. I mean, look at this choppy price action on the 5-minute. GJ, we liquidated this low as well, as we can see. So let me mark it real quick. Boom. And dollar sign. Perfect. News getting close to. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay, so we should focus on EU. We should focus on Euro USD for now because it might give us a setup as we speak. Also looking pretty good compared to GU, for example. These pairs don't require my immediate attention, but seems like Euro USD does, and also UCHF might. Okay, so yeah, I'll be very focused right now on EU and UCHF. Only issue is that they might form right before the jolts, you know. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Sugal, I will have to remove you, brother. We don't condone spams, so yeah. Report, spam, report. Okay, and hide user. Sorry, but there's no reason for you to spam. Okay, out of respect for the other people and also for me, there's no reason to spam. Yeah, it's good now. Perfect. Yeah, so now guys, I'm gonna focus on UCHEF and on EU. Okay, so on EU, right now we don't have a clear shift. We do have the BOS right here, but it's not a aggressive one. I want to see a full body closure. So let's see, maybe with this next candle, but it's gonna be very, very close to the news, so I don't think I will take it. I don't think I will take it, even though it's looking good. It is looking good, so it's a shame though, but let's see. What about UCHEF? So on UCHEF, we have the shift, okay? We do have the shift, but once again, this on this one it is aggressive. So we do have the aggressive shift, but again, it will be super close to the news, and I don't like that. Okay, FVG looking good as well. Like everything is pretty much on point, but yeah, I'm not sure we'll take it. Let's see. EURUSD have clean liquidity sweep. Yeah, Fahad, I will have to remove you as well, brother. Once again, why are you spamming? Okay. We are not trading Euro AUD, by the way, so yeah. Dan, do you consider selling gold if it makes an A+ setup from the UK's high? UK's high, I mean, you mean this high here? If that one, then yeah. But for now, let's focus on these two, okay? Even though, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be literally 10 minutes before the news, so I'm not gonna take them. I don't think US 30 will stay in between the levels for the entry. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. But yeah, I mean, if it breaks here, then the TP would be way past the upper liquidity level, hence why it will become invalid, okay? Not invalid, but it won't be A+ anymore. So for me, if it's not A+, I'm not taking it. Shift on you, yep, I know. Hey, Darius, how's it going? And yep, another spammer. Gotta report you as well. Report. And there we go. Okay. What will be your advisement to a man with $500 debt, and how can he come back from such a situation? Well, first of all, you got to work towards it. Okay, get a full-time job as well. Work towards it. Put money on the side every single month, and then after you get the debt done, you start focusing on trading as well. But you still keep your job, and then once you start making consistent profits from trading, okay, that match your wage, your salary. That's when you can consider switching to a part-time. Okay, that's what I would suggest you. But yeah, first things first would be to get a job and work. Okay, because if you try to, let's say, do everything from trading and you're already in debt, trust me, mentally it's going to be very hard, and you have a big chance to worsen the things. So yeah, that's my advice. USDCHF, yes, George, that's correct. We have a potential on UCHEF here, but like I said, it's right before the news and I'm not willing to take it. Okay, I'm not willing to take it. unfortunately, like I said, I'm staying true to my plan. So we'll see. We'll see. EU, yep, Dragos, I know. EU starting to move nice in the 5-minute. Yep, indeed, it's looking very bearish, very good. Right now, entry theoretically would be on this VVG here, but like I said, not entering it because it's right before the news. If it would have formed, if this setup would have formed like 10 minutes ago, then I would have taken it. So yeah. Hey bro, so you mark today's highs and lows and then you wait for a sweep and MSS during New York time. Yeah, I mean, that's the basic explanation of the strategy, but there's a lot more to it than that. But yeah, I mean, that's the basis, so to say. Even a loss yesterday, it's a win-win situation because you follow the plan. I saw in Instagram yesterday. Exactly. That's the mindset. That's the mindset. Your question should be if your performance as a trader was good. It shouldn't be how much money I made. Okay, that's the difference. So yeah, I'm glad that you understand it. That's great. Let me quickly go through the other pairs. And also, let me drink some syrup. Perfect. So, NASDAQ in between. Oh, wow, look at US 30. Yep. So, US 30, let me delete all of this. And these two. And these two. And this will become a low, essentially. And we swept the high. Okay, we swept the high. What about the 4-hour? No confluences. What about the daily? No confluences. But right now it looks like a beautiful H1 sweep. So let's mark it. Beautiful H1 sweep. A plus potential depending on the MSS. All right. We have some liquidations over here as well. Let's quickly mark them. This is the first one. Boom, boom, boom. And let's mark this one as well over here, this high. All right. So we'll keep it in mind. These ones we already covered. Yeah. Gold. Wow, gold revisited the low. Who would have thought? And it liquidated it again. I mean, this could be a good sign for us, I'm not gonna lie, because this essentially gives us a second chance on gold. I will take this. I'm taking it. Nice. I like it. And to be honest, if we think of it, like, even more buyers have been stopped out here, so that's a good thing for us because liquidity is building up and sooner or later price will move. Okay, so that's what we're waiting for right now. Nice one, gold. Oh wow, look at GJ as well. Okay. Wow, GJ. Wasn't expecting it. GJ might also give us a setup, but again, we have the news, so we have to wait for the news to pass, and then we'll see. Let me mark the BOS, UCHEF. There's no more VVG here. Yeah, I mean, on UCHEF, theoretically, the entry would have been on this VVG here. But like I said, I'm not taking it, okay? I'm not taking it, and you guys already know why. On EU, the entry would be on this VVG here. So yeah, that's that for now. Let me check the messages. Is there a higher time frame confluence on EU? Yes, the beautiful H1 sweep, okay? Because this candle went above the valid high, above this liquidity level, and failed to close above it. That's the higher time frame confluence for Euro USD. Gold just dropped. Yep, I saw. What will your advice be? I already answered your question. What's up, Dan? Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Marianne? Hope you're doing well. Did you get the setup on gold yesterday? Yep, I did. GJ might close above liquidity. Possible setup there too. Yep, that is very, very correct. That is very, very correct. And it's looking good too, I'm not gonna lie. It really is looking good. On your USD, it will probably go up into the inverted VBG and then drop. Maybe. What news calendar are you using? Forex Factory. And over here, I go to the filter and I enable only the red and the gray folder. The red folder for high impact news and the gray folder for the bank holidays. Okay. Yep. So USHEF, this would have been the entry, but once again, not an A plus setup because it triggered right before news. GJ, as we can see right here, would give a setup very soon in the next minutes, but again, it's right before the news and I'm not a big fan of that. And yeah, the other reason for not taking USHF is it surpassing opposite liquidity level. I mean, I haven't checked it. Let's see. Is it? So entry would be here, stop loss would be below the low, around there. Oh yeah. I mean, USHEF wouldn't be valid anyways because the TP would be past the opposite liquidity level. So yeah, regardless of the news, we wouldn't have entered USHEF. Well pointed. Well pointed, brother. USHEF is good setup. No, it's not A plus. It is not A plus, okay? So real quick, let's go through the pairs again. Gold, yeah, I'm liking gold. GJ is valid, but again, it's offering the setup right before the news, and I'm not a fan of that, hence why I will not take it. And EU, we might actually take EU, okay, depending on how the news will react. If the VBG remains unmitigated, we will eventually take the setup here. If it remains unmitigated, okay, stop loss will be above, and let's see the TP. Yeah, the TP is valid. So yeah, that is what I'm waiting for. Now we have to wait for the news to drop, okay? Syria here, I do them both. Trading during my office job, I thank God I have time for both. Having a base income sets you comfortable in the markets and you don't feel pressured when learning. Exactly. That's so well said. That is so well said, and I'm glad that you understand that, Alex, and that there's people that understand this aspect. Then gold was visualized as bearish today in macro analysis. They anticipate 3050 price if it breaks the 3268 support. Yeah, I mean, macro, it could definitely have a pullback, but we are trading on very short movements, so that shouldn't be an issue for us if, of course, we get an A plus setup on it. How much fighting wants to live a freedom, a life full of freedom? I mean, that depends from person to person. Bro, if EU doesn't tap into the VBG before the news, then we do still consider the setup as news come to finish. Yep, we do, but we first have to wait for the news. What does A plus mean? Basically, a setup that has all of the confluences lined up. Why it is not A plus for USHEF? Because the the TP would be past the opposite liquidity level, and that for me isn't A plus anymore. That's why I didn't take this setup, okay? Because it is not A plus. Oh wow, look at GJ closing the gap, impulsively closing the gap. It's not a good sign, but of course we won't take it because it's literally giving the setup right on the news. So yeah, let's see. Nice. Glad to hear that, man. I took a loss on gold yesterday. How about you? Yeah, we took a loss on gold as well. Alex Allen, thanks for the advice, brother, and also to you, Dan. I appreciate that. Let me look for a job and trading both. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, that would be the best plan, man. Oh, the news drop. Look at this volume now. Oh, no more entry on EU. No more entry on EU, guys. I repeat. If it will be a winner, so be it. We stick to our plan. And I mean, not sure if it would have been a winner, but yeah. Check the news. It's time, bro. Yep, I know. What do you mean TP past the liquidity level? It's very simple, brother. It's very simple. So entry would have been here, okay? Stop loss would have been here, and then the TP would have been past this liquidity level here. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I didn't take this setup, and there we go. We avoided a loss here, and I think we avoided a loss on GJ as well. I mean, would there be a setup here on GJ? Yes, I mean it would have been, but we avoided it, and we avoided taking a loss on EU as well. So we can pat ourselves on the back for staying true to our plan and avoiding 3 losses just like that. Okay, so yeah, let's see now. We gotta recalibrate. We gotta recalibrate. How much funding do you have? 400k currently in funding. All right, so let's see. Let's recalibrate, guys, because now we have a new story. Now we have a new story, and once again, how important it is to stick to your plan. Okay, so right here, we liquidated this high over here, which is looking good. In terms of the 4-hour daily, yeah, I mean, only confidence would be a beautiful H1 sweep. But we'll leave it as is for now. GJ, yeah, we can see that we took out the low as well. Did we take out this low? No, we didn't. So now we essentially wait for a new BOS, basically. Over here, we have another liquidation. We go to the center, boom. But let me check the 1 hour once again to make sure that nothing has changed. No, nothing has changed. What about EU? I mean, EU, we could leave it here, to be honest. We could leave it here and really nothing has changed, to be honest. So we go on the 5 minute and we mark that. Also, let's mark this liquidation over here. That would have been our stop loss if we wouldn't have respected the plan. And once again, beautiful H1 sweep, A plus potential depending on MSS. All right, same confluence, same story. GJ, yep, same story. Let's move on to gold. Let's see. Okay, so look at this choppy price action on gold, but yeah, I mean it's still pretty much the same thing over here. So entered the H1 demand, liquidated this low as well. Now we're waiting on that aggressive shift. Let's check US 30. US 30, we took out the high, and now let's see, we are waiting on an aggressive bearish shift over here. That's what we're waiting for. Not much to discuss about apart from that. And on USHEF, once again, we have pretty much the same story over here. We avoided taking a loss. So let's quickly delete that. Also, still a beautiful H1 sweep. Yep, still a beautiful H1 sweep right now. Let me move it a bit lower here and let me note the liquidation over here as well. So boom, perfect. And then we go over NASDAQ. Let's check the 1 hour. Still in between. We might put in a new very low here, depending on how this H1 candle will close. And GU still in between. So yeah, right now, guys, we'll focus on the green pairs. US 30, gold, GJ, and EU. Okay. And yeah, really happy that we were able to avoid taking pretty much 3 losses. Okay, because of the high impact news. So it dropped negatively for the dollar, therefore we saw that pump on EU and the drop on USHEF. So yeah, we'll wait for now. Thank you. You're welcome. GJ, FOG. What's FOG? Or you mean FVG? How to not execute and wait for trade to hit TP or SL. What do you mean? As in to let it run without interfering? That's your question? If that's your question, the best thing you can do is to limit your chart time. Basically, spend less time on the charts, place alerts, and whilst you're in the trade, do something else. Okay? FVG, sorry. FVG. On what time frame, George? So you need at least 2 RR in order to be valid. Yeah. Do you think a 5K or a 10K fund account is good for a beginner? Yeah, the smaller the better. But before getting a funded account, you need to seek knowledge. Okay, you need to seek knowledge. You need to learn a profitable system, a profitable strategy, and only afterwards, after you learn a profitable strategy, a profitable system and trading plan, and you also backtest it, demo test it, and you see it's profitable, only afterwards you should consider getting a funded account. Okay, this is what I would recommend you. Okay. And also, guys, let's smash that like button, okay? I haven't been able to check the likes so far, but let's smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. And also make sure to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, okay? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel to not miss out on the future streams and the future uploads, okay? This Saturday, we'll have a cool upload. It's gonna be a day in the life. I haven't done one of these in a while, so yeah, you guys will definitely enjoy it. Make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, like I said, make sure to subscribe to the channel and have the notifications bell turned on to not miss out on any updates on any of the uploads. All right, so we are at 39 likes. Come on, we can do way better than that, guys. I know we can. Last time we did 130 likes, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes first today and then aim for the previous record. That'll be cool. That will be cool. And yeah, let me see if all the buttons work in the description. The first one is for the mentoring application. Once again, if you guys want to apply for the mentoring, please apply for it only if you are serious about trading, okay? But yeah, I think the button is working. Yes, it is. Perfect. The second one with Instagram is also working. Nice. That's good. That's good. Everything is working as it should. All right. All right. Nice. So, okay, EU is going lower now. Let's check GJ. Okay, this right here isn't really a MSS because this is not a valid structure. So we'll wait for now. Gold moved even lower, liquidated this low as well. Okay. Let me place it here. Perfect. US 30 moving higher, and USHEF also retracing, so that's good to see. It was pretty much like a stop hunt, it seems. Gold, GJ, and EU. Yeah, we'll wait. We will wait for now. On H1, you were talking about an H1 VVG. This one, yeah, this one is a valid VVG here. Two-step account with 10% drawdown or one step with 6%? I would say two-step. I would say two-step. Hey man, two-step is 1%. Yeah. I enjoy trading with you, Dan. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. The syrup is done for today. I'm only drinking 1 glass per day. I'm super disciplined about this as well. I'm disciplined. I'm trying to be disciplined about every single aspect in my life. Otherwise, I feel that I cannot operate fully at full capacity. So yeah, I keep that in check as well. Now I guess all the trades will be invalid because the opposite liquidity level is too close. It depends. It depends. GJ made an MSS but without VBG. Yep, I saw. But the opposite would be surpassed. Well, on GJ, first of all, I need to see a valid MSS because right here, this is not a valid one. And then I will check and see. Okay. $104 are watching. At least you guys can do is like the stream. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's smash that like button. What syrup is that? It's cherry syrup. And I drink it with mineral water. Okay, that's what I'm drinking. But now I'm gonna start drinking water. So yeah. Okay, guys, we'll have to wait. Okay, we'll have to wait. Right now, there's nothing really that could be valid. Maybe on gold soon. It could give us an MSS here. Maybe. But apart from that, yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to do. But wait now. As I always say, trading is 90% waiting. Okay, so right now it's about that time. But yeah, come on, guys. You didn't let me know how you spent the weekend. How's your week been so far? How's today has been for you? Feel free to let me know about that. And when it comes to my weekend, this weekend was very chill. Okay, I decided this weekend to have it less productive than usual and just chill more and spend time outside with friends, chilling, staying up a bit late. On Saturday, I stayed up late till like 2 a.m. because I watched the football match. And yeah, it was a pretty relaxing weekend for me. Okay, it wasn't that productive, so spent time outside too. The weather is beautiful, and yeah, it was a cool one. It was a pretty cool weekend. And now the brand new week has started, back in the schedule, in the routine, and yeah, I'm just enjoying it. So that's pretty much it when it comes to me. But yeah, I want to hear about you guys as well. Let me know. How did you guys spend the weekend? Do you have like any specific weekend activities or you just do whatever? I'm curious to see what you have to say. Socata syrup is my favorite. Yeah, I know that. I've tried it as well. It's super delicious. So yeah, you have a good taste. Dan, do you use in any way the data that's coming out of on a specific currency? For example, now on USD, the joules. I mean, what I know is that short term the dollar could be weaker, but you will see that many times the markets will show otherwise. So that's why I preferred not to go too in depth when it comes to that and just focus on the technical part. And when we have high impact news, I just avoid them. I just stay on the sidelines. You know, I don't try to predict them or to guess what's going to happen, because when you try doing that, that's when you'll find yourself in getting into vicious circles, into losing streaks, and that's not fun. So yeah, that's my approach towards it. What is it needed for a valid MSS? Yeah, I mean, basically structure. I have to see valid structure. Okay, right here, this single candle here isn't a valid high. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yesterday, I'm up 12K on my 100K funded. I lost yesterday and this London minus 3K, but that's okay. I still have 9K profit. Wow, that's good. In my opinion, you should you should secure that payout, man. You should secure that payout, request it. That's a really good profit, and then continue trading. And to be honest, I would advise aiming for a smaller profit. What you did there is 10%, and trying to do 10% every single month will get your account blown sooner or later. So maybe start focusing on securing 2%, 3% payouts. I would say that would be a lot better. Hey Dan, late to the party. Any trades today? Nope. No trades today, brother. You're not late, as it seems. We would have had 3 potential trades. All of them would have been losses, but we stick to our plan and we avoided them, okay? Because we didn't trade during news. So yeah. If you trade only 3 pairs, what pair will you use for this strategy? To be honest, I would use 07. I don't see a reason why why you would want to stick only to 3. But if for some reason you feel overwhelmed by trading 07, then I would probably say GBP USD, Nasdaq, and gold. Okay, but like I said, I don't see a reason to not trade all of the 7 ones. That's just my point of view. Okay, that's just my opinion. So yeah. Let me quickly check my phone to see if I have any important notifications, even though I don't think so. Alrighty. Bianca said, I am in a phase 2 funded account and I really want to pass it until the summer. Nice, nice, nice. I think you have a big chance to pass it until summer, but don't rush it, okay? Use small risk, use proper risk management, don't rush it, and I think you should have a bigger chance to pass it than to blow it, okay? But don't put pressure on yourself and be like, oh, I want to pass it fast, I want to pass it until the summer no matter what, because that might ruin it for it. So just keep it simple as you did so far, because if you're already in phase 2, then it means that you are doing something correctly. And just keep it simple. Stick to what you're already doing that works already, and keep it simple. That's all I gotta say. And of course, continue using proper risk management. How do I find Nasdaq on MetaTrader 5 then? It's either NAS 100 or US 100 or US Tech. Try searching for these and you should find it. Okay, basically, let me show you. So either NAS 100 or US 100 or US Tech. Try this. It should be either one of these 3. Okay. Hey Dan, so what's your your typical P&L, give or take? You don't have to answer this if you think it's appropriate. What do you mean by P&L? You mean profit? I already shared in the previous stream that this month, because it was a very profitable one, my profit is in the small 5 figures. Okay, my monthly profit. So yeah, that should give you an idea. But on normal months, it's in the high 4 figures. I have the funded account, but I'm trying to recover it from drawdown. Well, best of luck with it. Best of luck with it. Just continue using the same risk management. I mean, it depends on how big the drawdown is and on how patient you want to be with it. because if it's a huge drawdown and you know that it could take months to get out of it, then it's a matter of you valuing the time more or the money. Because if you don't care that much about the fee that you pay, then I guess you can just try to recover it using a more aggressive risk. But in the same time, you gotta understand that the risk of blowing it will also be bigger. So yeah, you really have two options: continuing being super conservative and try to get it back up in profit, or risking it and also basically understanding that you most likely will have to get another challenge. But at the end of the day, both of them are decent options. It's what you decide to do, which one you decide to go with, based on your preferences. How to calculate Nasdaq position, bro? Use a position size calculator. Do you believe that having a 200k funded account with consistent payout and super strategy is a life settle? Curious to know, can you elaborate your thoughts on this? This is a question that depends on multiple things. Okay, it depends on what lifestyle you want to live. It depends on numerous things. Okay, that's why it's something that I cannot answer. But you should ask yourself that question, okay? Because you know the lifestyle you want to achieve, you know how much you need in order to spend a month for that lifestyle. So that's a question that you need to ask yourself. Let me drink some water. In the weekend, I relax. Sometimes I go to events anytime, or sometimes I work on events. I like cooking home, more sustainable. I watch trading materials related to concepts I use, walks, coffee. Nice. That sounds like a beautiful weekend routine, if I'm being honest. And yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. It seems a bit relaxing, but also productive in the same time. So yeah. That's cool. Hey Fabian, are you in any trades, bro? No, right now I am not. Okay, I'm in no trades right now. So sorry for joining late, bro. I was very busy at work. What's going on, pal? No worries, man. Glad to have you. And right now we have no setups. We avoided taking a couple losses because we didn't take them because of the news. But apart from that, right now, there's nothing we can enter. I've backtested your strategy for almost a month and I'm making good profit. Thanks, brother. Love from India. Nice. You're welcome. Glad to hear that. I'm in 3K drawdown on phase 1. What should I do? What should you do? These questions are so funny. Like, continue doing what you're doing till now. Like, these questions tell me that A, you're either unexperienced, or B, you haven't collected your data yet. You don't know if your strategy is profitable, if it's really profitable, and you're just guessing, okay? So if you know that your strategy is profitable, you know your data, you know your numbers, you know what to expect, you know what risk management you need to use, then why should you second guess? Drawdown is normal, okay? Drawdown is normal. There's nothing to do against it. Okay, you just gotta embrace it and understand that it's part of the game. So if you truly have a profitable system, a profitable plan, a profitable strategy, then my advice to you is just stick to your plan and stick to your risk management plan. However, if that's not the case, then it's just a gamble. It's just a gamble and it's only a matter of time until you'll blow the account. Okay, so yeah, that's something that you need to ask yourself. Check US 30. Oh wow, look at this. But see, again, this right here wouldn't be a valid MSS because this is not a valid higher low. And even if there would be, the entry theoretically would be on this second VVG here. And yeah, the TP would be way past the opposite liquidity level, hence why I wouldn't be keen to take this setup. All right, I wouldn't be keen to take it because we can see that entry would be here, stop loss would be above, and then TP, the 2RR would be around here, which is extremely low. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Let's check the other pairs real quick. We have GU, we have NASDAQ, we have USHEF, US 30 that we just discussed about. Gold might give us something. Okay, on gold we do have a BOS here, but we need to wait for the VVG now. So BOS. On gold we could definitely have something. Let me turn on my AC. Yeah, on gold we might have something. GJ, nope, nothing. Same story with EU. Same story with EU. Yeah, right now we just gotta wait. Let me get some nose drops real quick, guys, because my nose is blocked. Okay. Let's see. If the setup presents and the news drop after 15 minutes or 20, do you enter? And also after how many minutes do you enter? So Alex, we had that exact situation in this live. Okay, maybe you just joined now and that's why you don't know it. But basically we had 3 setups, 3 valid A+ setups that we didn't take because they all formed 5 minutes before the jolts dropped. Okay, and that's why we didn't take them. So basically, back to your question, 10 minutes before the high impact news and 10 minutes after. Okay, if we're talking about jolts, PMIs, news like that. However, if we're talking about the NFP, CPI, FOMC statement and press conference, I am avoiding the whole day. All right, so yeah. US 30, greetings from Hungary. Hey, Robert, how's it going? US 30, yeah, everyone is talking about US 30. What's your RR? I always go for 2 RR, yeah. But yeah, you guys know now why we are not taking US 30, okay? Thanks, Dan, you're welcome. Bro, check Euro AUD. We are not trading Euro AUD. What is your goal for this year? Just to continue growing on every plan, trading, community, day-to-day life, YouTube, pretty much on every single plan, on every single aspect. So yeah, that's my goal for 2025. That's my goal for this year. High got swept. What high? Oh, on Euro AUD. Yeah, I'm not trading Euro AUD, brother. Gold. US 30, no. US 30 is not valid. I repeat. Oh, let's see. But the VVG would be way too high. That's the problem here. That is the problem here on gold. The price gives us the VVG here, and then the TP would be way past the opposite liquidity level, and ultimately that won't be A+ anymore. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame, because I thought gold might give us a second chance, and it did, but again, we stay true to our plan. All right, bro, you're so disciplined. I love that about you. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. And once again, guys, let's smash that like button. We are at 62 likes. Come on, we can do way better than that. We can do way better than that, okay? And also make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Real quick, going through the pairs. So USHEF, I mean, really ugly on the 5-minute. US 30, like I said, this is a setup we won't take, okay? And I showed you why. Very simple, very clear. Gold, I mean, it's a back and forth story with gold today. Oh, let's see. The gap is getting smaller, but still, I mean, we can see, guys, that entry would be here, stop loss below this low, and TP would be way past the opposite liquidity level. So yeah, this is a no-go. This is a no-go on gold, unfortunately, because apart from this, everything else was looking good, was looking really, really good. I'll check the live chat again in a sec, guys. Yep, US 30, we don't take it. Same story with gold. And GJ is dropping even lower, okay? GJ is dropping even lower. Liquidated this low as well, okay? Nothing to do over here. Euro USD going higher now. Choppy price action, this one. And to be honest, as things stand now, we did the most, okay? We took no setups so far, and we could have taken many, and all of them would have been losses. So once again, the performance as a trader, that's the single-handed best, most important thing in trading, okay? Most important thing in trading, your performance as a trader. Because our performance as a trader, we are now able to have the best possible outcome of today so far. Okay, so yeah. Gold, US 30, all right, bro. Since when have you been using this strategy? This specific strategy, I think almost 2 years. Yeah, brother, why you avoid trading the whole day if there's an impact news? Does it affect the price the whole day, or what's your reason, Dan? So there are high impact news, but there are news like the FOMC, NFP, and CPI on the US dollar that affect the whole day, okay? And when those drop, it's best to just completely stay on the sidelines, okay? Rafael, yes, 1 to 2 is a balanced standard for scalping entries, correct. Why not US 30 joined 2 minutes ago? Because US 30 would have had the TP way past the opposite liquidity level, and that is not valid for me, okay? That is not a valid A+. What about NAS? What about it? NASDAQ is in between these two liquidity levels, clear as day. There's nothing to discuss about on NAS. So yeah. You should have a podcast with word of wisdom. I mean, if he invites me, then yeah, maybe I will have a podcast. NAS has a 5-minute fair value gap. Yep, but there's no entry for NAS now. Where will your SL be with gold? I'm not entering gold, but if I would have, the SL would have been below this low here. All right, boss, noted. Great. Ignore my comment. There is no yeah, correct. No worries, no worries, no worries. It's all good. Real quick, guys, let me pour in some water because I forgot to pour in some water over here. And then I will continue. Oh. Why are you not entering on gold? Once again, because the TP would be past the opposite liquidity level, and that is not a plus anymore. Okay? That is why I'm not entering gold. Oh, wow, look at GJ. On On GJ, the FVG was smashed. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the FVG on the H1 was entered. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, indeed it was. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, I will adjust it when the H1 will close, because right now, to be honest, there's not much to discuss about GJ, and there's no point to update it right now. Let's just wait till 6 p.m. My time, and we'll go from there. Yes, sir. Exactly. Yeah. I noticed it, George. No worries. No worries. 29th of April, guys. This month is almost coming to an end, and what a month it's been, guys. What a month it's been. Super happy about it. Like, from A to Z, it was by far the best month so far. By far. Okay, currently, yeah, it was amazing. Results were great. You guys were able to secure in some super cool results as well. The feedbacks in the community this month have been crazy. Like, so many people getting funded, so many people securing payouts, making good profits. It's very cool to see that. You know, it's an amazing feeling to be able to win together with you guys, and yeah, I just love it. I'm super happy and thankful about this month of April, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride as well, and yeah, we'll continue sticking to our plan, okay? And I'm sure that we'll have more months like this in the future. I'm sure about it, because there's no reason for us to not replicate it, since we'll continue being super disciplined about everything we do. Okay? So yeah, once again, super thankful about it. And you guys know that I'm a big fan of practicing thankfulness, and it's very good every now and then to do that. And that's what I'm doing with this month of April. I'm thinking about it almost every single day, you know, about how good this month was, and about how happy and proud I am of it. So yeah, you guys should definitely try practicing thankfulness, because it will put you in a great mood to remind yourself what you already have achieved. Because we as humans, by nature, we are not greedy, but we always want more, right? It's never enough for us. Okay, no matter what we do, no matter what we achieve, we'll always want to strive for bigger. And that's good, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to evolve as a species, so to say. So that's a very good thing. But in the same time, it's very important to also be thankful about your journey so far, about your achievements so far, because what that will do is it will put you in a great mood. And then with that great mood, on that great vibe, you will be able to continue building. Because if no matter what you achieve, you will always stay sad and mad about the fact that others might achieve more than you, you will never be happy. Okay? You will never be a happy person, and you will never be fulfilled, no matter your achievements. So that's why practicing thankfulness on a daily basis is extremely important. Extremely important. Okay? So yeah, make sure to do that, guys. Make sure to do that, because it will help you tremendously, trust me. And let's be honest, who wants to live a life unhappy, right? Why live unhappy when you can always be with a good vibe, when you can always be happy? And try your best to be happy, of course, because I'm not saying that I'm happy 24/7. No, I have moments where I'm a bit more tired or when I'm sad, but 90% of times I try to be in a good mood, because like this, I know that I can go through life trying my best, so to say. And check this out, guys. This could be the fourth setup that we avoided taking today, the fourth consecutive loser. Okay, so yeah, once again, great performance so far when it comes to trading today. And yeah, let me check your messages. But before that, let's see. We are at 69 likes. Come on, guys. Let's hit that 100. I'm sure we can do it. Do you always use ICT to trade New York session? Yes, ICT Concepts. We are grateful for your live streams. Hey, appreciate that, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you guys enjoy them and learn from them. Boring day. Yesterday was a loss, minus 1%. I'm trying to pass a 10K account. I'm in profit with 0.2%. Yep. Boring days are also part of the game. Boring weeks are also part of the game. And unfortunately, sometimes also boring months. So yeah, we gotta prepare for it and we gotta embrace it. But yeah, it's good that you're still in a small profit, brother. Take it one step at a time. Use proper risk management, and you should be good to go. Bro, do you have a tutorial on your strategy? I do explain my strategy in depth in my mentoring program, but please apply for it only if you are serious about it. Okay? Because otherwise you waste your time and I'll waste my time as well trying to make it work. Okay, so please only apply for the mentoring if you are dedicated and serious about trading. And apart from this strategy, I also, in my mentoring program, I also teach the strategy that I personally developed from scratch. And that's a strategy that I don't share publicly. I only share I only share it with the people that are in my mentoring program. Okay. Why another strategy for passing the challenge in your YouTube video? This one is fire for passing, in my opinion. That's my swing strategy, and that's the one I decided to use for that video. But yeah, both work. Does that mean SMC doesn't work appropriately on your session? No, it doesn't mean that. SMC and ICT are very similar anyways, okay? It's just a way to call these concepts. But you don't need to put any weight on it, so to say. So what are we planning today? Well, right now, waiting on potentially on EU, okay, to give it a bearish shift, aggressive one. GJ to give a bullish shift. On gold, entry would have been here, but we didn't. We won't take it because the TP would be way past the opposite liquidity level. On US 30, entry would have been here, and we can see that we took we made the right choice to not take it, because right now it would be close to the SL, but it was a very clear call. There would be no reason for us to take this setup because it wasn't a plus. And on USHIF, maybe we could see a shift right here. Maybe we can see that. Okay, we'll have to wait. But yeah, USHIF is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. USHIF is looking pretty good. NASDAQ and GU, they present nothing for now. So yeah, we'll just chill for now, okay? Then boring equals safe, preserving capital. Yeah, I mean, guys, what you need to understand is that trading has to be boring, okay? If trading isn't boring, then you're doing something wrong. And all of these people that try to promote otherwise, they do that just to win your attention, you know? Because yes, it would be a lot more attractive to take multiple decisions in 1 second, to take 10 trades in 20 minutes. Yes, I know that sounds a lot more attractive, but that's not how trading works, okay? Most of the people that do that only do it to win your attention, to then have something to sell, if that makes sense, you know? And that's not trading. Trading is boring. Trading is 90% waiting and 10% execution. If that's not the case, then you're not trading, okay? So yeah. How do we become millionaires? There's a zillion ways to become a millionaire. You just gotta do what you love, what you enjoy, what you're passionate about, and try to make an income from it. That would be my advice for you. Hi, been a long while. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How about you? How about you? Been busy, but good. Should we grab a beer in the meantime? I mean, yeah, you could. You could grab a beer if you want to, but I personally won't. I will stay with my water. When that opens the New York session, the prize goes back to mommy and daddy and cries. Yeah, something like that. What session do you trade? The New York session. Beside trading, do you have any other source of income? Yes, long-term investments, and also the community. Those two. Do you think that $10 to $100K flipping trades are real, which shown in social media? I personally think they are not real, and that's my point of view. And I've said this multiple times before. Okay, I've never given names. It's none of my business, but I'm just giving out an example so that you guys can have a better perspective. Let's put it this way: if you would know a skill that would allow you to flip such a small amount like $10 into 100K, doesn't that mean that you can flip that 100K into $10 million or $100 million or $1 billion? Like, we're talking about huge amounts here. Yes, it means that you can, because if you can flip $10 to 100K, then you should be able to turn 100K into 10 or 100 million. Correct? Correct. Good. If you would, let's say, if you would have that skill, would you make videos on it and share it with millions of people? Let's be super honest here. Okay? So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I leave the rest to you, but yeah, that's just my point of view. Okay, that's just my point of view. That's just my opinion. You guys can do whatever you want with it. All right. So let's see, guys. We might have some setups here on EU and on UCHEF. So BOS right here. Let's see. VVG would be this one there, and it looks good. Problem is that the TP, so yeah, I'm not liking this. TP would be past the opposite liquidity level. Let's focus on UCHEF instead. Just double checking to make sure that there's nothing else that requires my immediate attention. Yeah, there isn't. So let's see, UCHEF. We have the aggressive BOS right here, so that's good. We have the VVG right here, looking good. Entry would be over here. Stop loss below this low, 15 pips, and TP. Nope. Not valid over here either, guys. Unfortunately, not valid. Let's see how it closes, but yeah. It's a shame, but again, there's no rush, okay? We're not here to take as many setups as we can. We are here to stick to our plan. So GJ, no setup. EU, yes, right here we could have a setup, but again, not taking it because the TP would be past this opposite liquidity level. And same story on UCHEF. Yeah, not taking it. Okay, guys, and you already know why. So yeah, no setups for now, guys. No setups, only potentials, but no valid A+ setup. We had many potentials today. like a lot of them, a lot of potentials. What's your opinion on Tate? I mean, to be honest, I don't really pay much attention to that. Therefore, I mean, there's not much to tell about it. I've seen him once driving in traffic, so that was pretty cool. He was driving a cool car, an Aston Martin. But apart from that, there's not much to discuss about it. It's none of my business. Do you consider MSS on UCHEF? Yeah, it is a valid MSS here, but again, it's not a valid setup because the TP would be past the opposite liquidity level. I'm trading with the Dan strategy. Yep, that's true. That's true, and she's already having good results, and I'm really happy about that. And also, I'm happy that you understand it, Bianca. That's great. UCHEF looks good. Yep, it looks, but it's not A+. It's not A+. Bianca, are you in the VIP group from Dan? Yep, she is. She's in my community. In the name of trading people, selling course and faking these flippings, for sure, I guess. Yeah. I think EURUSD makes MSS, bro. Yes, it did indeed. But again, we didn't take it because it wasn't A+. Okay? 1-to-1 RR is not valid. No, brother. I need to have the 2 RR TP within the range. Okay? But once again, this is the human urge to to be in a trade. But I'm telling you, fight that urge. Okay? There's no reason for you to try and be in a trade no matter what. Okay? It's simple, but you have to fight that urge. If there was 3 fair value gaps, which one would you choose? The second one. Isn't they down the street from you? Yeah, I mean, we used to be pretty close to each other, like 1 kilometers or 2 kilometers, but now I live in a different neighborhood and we're not that close by anymore. So that's why I was able to see him a couple times in traffic. Gold. What about gold? Gold setup would have been on this VVG. It wouldn't have triggered here, but like I said, this is not A+. Hence why we do not bother with it. Entry on half VVG in USD-CHF. Once again, there's no need to force it. Okay, I have a set of strict rules and I only enter on the VVG, not the half of the VVG. And if with my entry on the VVG, okay, stop loss below the most recent low, if the TP is past the opposite liquidity level, from my back tests, from my collected data, I know that this is not A+. And that's why I'm not taking it. Okay? It is that simple. If GJ closes above the low, is this potential A+? Let me see. Above the low, above the high, you mean? Above this high, yeah. GJ could actually be the only one that could give us a potential A+ soon. Apart from that, yep, US 30 once again took the right decision over here. It looks like we avoided another loss. Gold, nothing. EU, nothing. UCHEF, nothing. So yeah, GJ could be the one that that gives us a setup, but we'll have to wait. Okay, I want to see a clear break above this high and then a potential entry. And here, once again, if I would have rushed into things, let me show you. I would have said, oh, we have a shift here. I have this small VVG right here. And I would have entered on this VVG. And guess what? This could have been another loss. Okay, so once again, guys, I'm stressing about the fact that it is so easy to not respect your plan anymore and take losses. So easy to take losses, okay? It is way harder to stick to your plan. That's why 90% of traders fail to become profitable. Just because of this reason. So, yeah. Why not enter on the first VVG if we had a good RR? Because once again, brother, I have a specific set of rules for the strategy, and if one of the rules isn't respected, I'm not taking a setup, okay? I'm not forcing it. What you are saying here would mean for me to force the setup, pick the lower VVG just to be in a setup. But that's not the right way to think when it comes to trading, okay? That's not the right way to think, because your job here is not to take many trades. It's not to take necessarily 2 trades a day or 1 trade a day, none of that. Your job here is to react to what the market has to offer and only take the setups that present the highest probability. Okay, the A+ setups. That's your job as a trader. So yeah, hope it makes sense. Yep, I'm trying to be serious in this business. I will not take these trades. That's good. That's good. The sooner you start practicing discipline and fight this urge of being in a trade, the better. Okay? Bro, this strategy is applicable in crypto because Forex is banned in India. Please reply, brother. You would have to backtest because I'm not trading crypto. The videos of your strat you're using right now, is that what you always use except the swing model you just talked about in your private community? Yeah. US 30, another sweep of the high. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, that is correct. And another loss has been avoided successfully. So yeah, we can pat ourselves on the back. And to be honest, what I'm waiting now is this high over here, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, is there anything that requires our immediate attention? I don't think so. Nope. And no, GJ. I'm gonna focus on GJ. Okay, GJ is the closest one to give us a potential A+. All right. So yeah. We are at 81 likes. Come on, guys. We're getting closer to 100. I am sure we can smash 100 likes today. So yeah, if you could smash that like button, that'll be very much appreciated. And of course, smash the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Yo, bro, what's up? I'm good. How about you? How do you manage a losing streak? Very simple. I just continue with my plan, Bianca. I just continue risking the same amount I've established. And I understand that it's part of the game. Okay? I understand that it is part of the game and that it's only a matter of time until the losing streak will be over and a winning streak will come. For example, April. I had a very big winning streak. I had 7 winning trades in a row before taking the first loss in April. Okay? So the same way as I had a huge winning streak this month, I know that in the upcoming weeks or months, I could also have a losing streak. Okay, I know that from my backtests. I know that from the data I collected. So yeah, that's how I handle losing streaks. I just stick with my plan and I understand that it's part of the probabilities, that it's part of the game, and I just wait. That's literally all I do. I don't change anything. Honestly, today is a huge win already. All these losses we avoided. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Bear in mind, all those losses we avoided, many people entered those trades and lost. But because we decided to stick to our plan and focus on our performance as traders, we avoided all of them. And trust me, avoiding losses is as important, if not more important, than spotting winning trades. Okay? When do you put SL to break even with your strat? At around 1.2, 1.3 RR. When the trade is running in profit at 1.2 or 1.3 RR in profit. Sometimes at 1-to-1 as well. Bro, I think you need a video editor for your YouTube videos. What do you think about that? Right now I'm good, thank you. I have an editor. I have a partner, so thanks, but I'm good. Dream big, please stop spamming the same message. I already answered. I'm not trading crypto. If you want to trade crypto with this strategy, you would have to backtest it. Okay? Is GJ ready to go once the VVG is touched? The VVG was already touched on GJ. But you know what? Now that the hourly candle has closed, let me do a short analysis over here. So right now we have a daily plus H1 VVG plus H1 VVG. Let's check the daily to double check, but yeah, it's there. We also swept this low, which is good. We stopped for another gas station, so to say. So yeah, that's good. Did we enter the demand as well? No, not yet. Yep, so looking good. Still a beautiful H1 sweep at a daily plus H1 VVG. Now on the 5 minute, patiently waiting for the shift. UCHEF gave a setup here, but yeah, we won't take it. Same story with euro dollar. Okay, gave a setup here, but we will not take it. What about gold? Yeah, gold also gave a setup, but we will not take it because it's not a plus. US 30, let's check US 30. So let's zoom out. We can see that we closed above this high here, but are we sweeping that high there? Yes, we are. Nice, 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 nice. That's a pretty good confluence because that's a major high in the markets, okay? A major liquidity level. Apart from that, however, on the 4 hour, do we have anything? No, we don't. Neither do we on the daily, but that's enough, okay? We have a run over here as well, a liquidity run on the 5 minute. It's noted. And dotted line. So let's mark here that we have a beautiful H1 sweep, that we have an A plus potential depending on the MSS. Okay. All right, that's that. Next up, we have NASDAQ, and we have a new valid low, but apart from that, nothing else. And lastly, we have GU that formed a new valid high, but apart from that, nothing else. Okay, so that's the update. To be honest, US 30 and GJ are the ones that could give us something because these pairs already gave us setup that we decided to not take. Oh, by all the pairs, I mean UCHEF, EU, and gold. Okay, so let's focus on US 30, but mainly let's focus on GJ. All right, if some bullish volume kicks in the markets, we could have a potential A plus on GJ. If not, it's all good. At the end of the day, like you guys said, it's already a super good day because we were able to avoid all of those losses there. So yeah. Soon US 30 will take liquidity and NAS 100. Yeah, NAS 100 could take the liquidity soon. What is the longest losing streak you ever had? I think probably 5 or 6 trades in a row, if I'm not mistaken, but that rarely happens, very rarely. Do you know if you can set TP and SL on MT5 with drag and drop on mobile or iPad? Yep, you can. On MT5 you can do that. I do that as well. It's a lot easier. So yeah. What type of sweep is perfect and how to avoid fake sweeps? So a beautiful H1 sweep is basically, as we have here on GJ, we have this liquidity level here, this valid low, and we can see that this candle here went above it with this wick, but didn't close below it. Went below it, sorry, not above it. Went below it, but it didn't close below it. So therefore, it is a beautiful H1 sweep, okay? So that's the easiest definition. Basically, a liquidity level getting taken out only with the wick, okay? Only with the wick. Bro, tell me if the market trade liquidity some way or only go respected. I don't understand your question. How much do you charge for the community membership? So what you need to do in order to get the details, brother, is first of all, click the first link down below in the description of this live session and apply for the mentoring. If you qualify for it, you'll be able to have a call with me or with my team to see if we're a good fit one for another, and then you will get the full details. But please apply for the mentoring only if you are serious about it. Okay? If you're not truly serious about trading, do not apply. Do not apply for it. And this goes for everyone. You can apply for it. It's the first link down below, guys. But please respect your time and respect my time as well. That'll be very much appreciated. Do you have like 2 TPs and how do you manage that? No, I have 1 TP at 2RR. That's it. Yo, hi Dan. Hey Alejandro, how's it going? How? Because I tried and I couldn't. Basically, what you need to do is go on the chart and then click the line where you have the sell limit or the buy limit. Click it, and then you will be able to drag. You will be able to click the SL or the TP button. It's a small button, and then you will be able to drag your SL and your TP. Okay, that's how you should do it. GJ is reacting well of the 5-minute VVG. Yeah, but there's no shift yet. We need to wait for the shift. How do you actually mark high and low? Like I said, for a very high, we need 2 bearish going down, and for a very low, we need 2 bullish going up. Did took trades on EU, brother? Nope, I haven't. We took no trades today. We avoided many losses though today. Do you hold the price to full TP or close some trades on partials? Sometimes I close partials as well. If there were 2 VBGs, the top or the bottom? The top. Beautiful BOS on Euro USD. Yep, I know, but like I said, entry would have been on this second VBG here. Okay. But like I said, I didn't take it because it's not valid. Due to the fact that the TP would have been way past the opposite liquidity level. Okay, that's why I didn't take Euro USD. Okay, Nasdaq is approaching the upper liquidity level, as one of you guys said. And yeah, I mean, Euro USD wouldn't have looked good right now. Entry would have been here on this VVG. So yeah, same story with you, Chef. You guys already know why I decided to not take it. So yeah, for now, I'm gonna just chill on GJ. I would love to buy your course, but my live account is only for 100, so I will make no money if I make because my account is too small for the mentoring price. What should I do? To be honest, you should consider getting a job if you don't work a job and start saving some money on the side. Okay, this would be my advice for you. Then after you have some money saved up, apply for the mentoring. And then after you apply for it, if you're a good fit, if you qualify for it and you're ready to start the mentoring, learn the strategies, you'll be able to work with me one-on-one. And only after that, you will then be ready to trade your personal account or a prop firm account. That would be my advice for you. You could put it on BE at the liquidity level. I don't know what you're talking about. On your USD, the SL will be recent high or the highest high. So on your USD, the SL would have been above this high here. But once again, I didn't take this setup. Okay, due to the fact that it wasn't a plus. So yeah, we'll just chill for now. We'll just chill for now, and let me quickly check my phone to see if I have some important notifications. And once again, guys, let's see. We are at 88 likes. We're getting closer to the 100 mark. Let's see if we can smash it. So make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. and also subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Okay, I would advise you to do that. How to mark recent liquidity levels on chart, because there's a lot of sell side and buy side, but how to mark a valid one. Like I said, for me, liquidity levels are valid highs and valid lows. Okay, that's it. Bro, you can help many people to become financially free. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm glad that you acknowledge that. I'm happy about it. But yeah, I love doing that because I love seeing other people win as well. I love winning together with other people. And yeah, that's why I do it, because it brings me a lot of joy as well. Yeah, US30 and GJ. To be honest, these are the only two pairs we'll most likely focus on for this last hour of this session. Because on NASDAQ, it seems that the price didn't take out the high. And on GEO, the price is in the middle of nowhere. So let's just focus on US30 and GJ, okay? On GJ, I am waiting the BOS right here on this high. So let's see. Let's see if it has the gas in the tank to push the price and give us a nice BOS, a nice impulsive BOS with a beautiful VVG. Okay, that's what I am waiting for on GJ. Dan, I really appreciate the time you share with us. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, man. I enjoy it as well. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't do it. If I wouldn't enjoy spending time with you guys on this live, talking about trading and sharing trades with you guys, I wouldn't do it. But because I love it as well, and because I see you guys enjoy it, that's why I do it. NAS 100 sell. No, there's no potential sell on NAS 100 right now. I love watching your content. My model is completely different to yours, but I love watching your live streams and your content that you post. I love you, my brother. Keep up the progress. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. And we'll try our best to keep it up. And I'm glad that you enjoy it. What time and how long do you trade for, like, hours? I trade from 2:30 p.m. UK time till 5 p.m. UK time, this strategy. And in the morning, for around 20 minutes, I look for potential setups with my swing strategy. Because that strategy requires a lot less time. That strategy requires only like 20 to 30 minutes a day. And that's why I do it in the morning. And that's the reason why the swing strategy is the preferred strategy of the mentoring program and not this one here. Okay? Because in proportions of 80% of people that join my mentoring choose to stick with the swing strategy because it is a lot less time consuming, okay, than the day trading strategy. So yeah. $105 people and 90 likes. Please press the like button. You're getting a valuable stream, and the least you can do is thank this man by pressing the like button. Thank you. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you writing that. Yeah, we are at 90 likes now, getting closer to 100. If we could smash that, that would be great. It's really a sacrifice you are making, and God would definitely bless you for that. I'm proud of you and would want to be like you in the future. Cheers and thumbs up. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you saying that. Appreciate you saying that. And with the hard work, why not? Maybe you'll surpass my results as well. I'll be happy to see that. But yeah, God bless you too, man. God bless you too. Thanks for these streams. They are very helpful, and I love how much you explain and go through each and every comment and help us out too. Yeah, of course. That's what I like to do during these streams. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I thank you guys for attending them as well and for your beautiful feedbacks. This is what keeps me driving forward. This is what keeps me motivated. Seeing other people win more and more, seeing more and more beautiful feedbacks, seeing the community growing as well. So yeah, that's my main motivation. EU is reacting well. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of reacted to this second VVG, but it would have still been in drawdown. And I don't care really. Like, let's say EU would be a win. We avoided 5 losses before it. So if I would have taken every single setup today that I saw without taking consideration for it to be A+, no matter if this EU trade would hit the TP or not, I would have been in a huge drawdown today. Okay, so I really do not care if this one setup on EU will hit the TP. Same with USHEF. Okay, it's very, very simple. I'm currently focused on GJ because there's still some time left, 45 minutes, and with the right volume, we could see a potential setup here. Okay. Can you explain how do you distinguish fake liquidity spikes? Basically, if I see a full body closure above a certain level or below a certain level, and I look for confluences on the higher time frames and I see none, that for me is a fake sweep, and I look for a new liquidity level. Okay. Do you make more profits on day trading or on the swing trading strategy? On both, to be honest. On both. Hello fam, W patience day today. Yeah, exactly. Today is a day where the patience and the discipline of traders get tested. Those who win it get to protect their capital and not get into any losing trades, and those who don't, they get to experience a losing streak, a unnecessary losing streak, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, guys. Okay. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, any topics you want us to discuss about, feel free to let me know. Hey, let's go. 15K payout. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go. Congratulations, man. That's a huge payout. That's a huge payout. Congratulations for it. Coming next week. Nice. Preserving capital is a win. Thanks, Dan, for preaching that. Exactly. Very well said. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You earned it. You've earned it. Dream big. Please stop spamming the same message. I already answered this message twice already. Please go back and watch it. Okay? Because if I was to repeat every single thing 10 times over, we wouldn't be able to have a conversation here. Okay? US 30 is looking good. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, it is, but the structure isn't really helping. So on US 30, what I would like is something like this. A second leg, boom, break of the second leg, and then entry on the VVG. If I don't see that, I'm not going to enter. Well, let's see. Still some time left. So yeah. My screen is frozen, you mean? Now it works? Let me know. For me, it looks like it works. Working again. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. In my 3 months and already passed my first ever challenge, phase 1. I'm in phase 2 now, but I've been in drawdown for a month. I'm confident and disciplined, but phase 2 makes me want to give advice, please? Well, once again, if you have collected your data and if you have a profitable strategy, profitable system, there's nothing to be worried about. But if you don't, then you passed phase one by mistake. I'm being honest. If you don't, then you pass phase one by mistake, and you need to focus on learning a profitable strategy that has a proven edge, and then start applying proper risk as well and create a very structured trading plan. Okay? So yeah. Do you analyze the DXY? No, not really. He's trolling. Who is trolling, Gabriel? Let me know. Which highs and lows do you mark? Please, guys, let's stop with the same question over and over again. Like I said, valid highs and valid lows. For a valid low, I need 2 bullish on the way up, and for the valid high, I need 2 bearish on the way down. But this will be the last time this stream I will answer the highs and lows and the liquidity levels question, because it's probably the 10th time this stream. Okay, so yeah, working again, perfect. Can you please explain US 30? So on US 30 right now, the structure isn't helping because technically the closest shift would be below this low, and that is too far away. That's why I wanted to create some new structure here. I wanted to create a new low and then break that new low. Okay, that's what I am. That's what I would like to see on US 30. Let's quickly double check everything, but yeah, looks like nothing new. Yeah, US 30, we'll have to wait here. And GJ, I mean, the volume seems to be slow now. It seems that it's slowed down, but we'll see. If it picks up the pace and gives us the aggressive BOS, then sure, why not? But for now, it seems to be pretty slow. It's fine, it's okay, perfect. A big thank you to Dan for this valuable free lives and tips. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And we're almost at 100 likes. We are at 96. We're super close to 100, guys. Let's smash it. I'm sorry, ask a question about if there was 2 VVGs, which one would you pick? The second one, okay? I've shown the US 30 analysis just now. Hey, Zab's comment for Dan. He giving us more value than others. Thanks, man. Do you let your open trades run after the session ends? Yep. If I am in a trade, I will still let it run. However, if I have a trade on site, but I am not in it until 5 p.m. UK time, I will disconsider it. With a 10K fund account, 0.5% or 1% risk, what is better as per your suggestion? 1% is probably the most balanced one. 0.5%, oh, funded, you mean on the funded. On the live funded account, I would suggest 0.5%. On the challenge phase, I would suggest 1% because with 0.5%, it will take a very long time. Not very long, but it will take a couple months to pass the challenge with 0.5 risk per trade. Okay? So that's why on the challenge, I would say 1%. But then on the live funded account, I would say 0.5% to keep it conservative. See in NAS 100. There's nothing to see on NAS 100. It's in between the liquidity levels. Okay? I'm tired of hearing the same questions over and over again. Good thing you still have the patience. Yep. Patience is key. Are you always live on Tuesday or also on Wednesday? On Tuesdays, publicly, and on Monday I am live, but only with my community. Please, Dan, I still don't understand whatever you say. You don't see a confluence on the higher time frame. By a higher time frame confluence, I mean a 1 hour VVG, valid supply or valid demand, a 1 hour beautiful sweep, okay, or a 4 hour demand or supply, 4 hour VVG, or a daily supply or demand or a daily VVG. Those are the higher time frame confluences. You said the second one is that bottom one or the top one? The second one that was created. Okay, so in a bullish one, in a bullish scenario, the top one. In a bearish scenario, the bottom one. Sam, I already answered your question. Go back a couple of minutes ago. I already answered your question. Okay. I really want to learn from you and I'm dedicated for trading. Can you mentor me for free? Because I'm pretty much broke because of trading. If you want to get the most out of the free materials, watch all the materials you see here on YouTube. However, if you want to get everything a lot more structured with additional tips and with a tailored plan just for you, then of course you should apply for the mentoring. But the mentoring is not for free. Okay? If you want to apply for it, it's the first link down below. What if a single candle is bigger than 2 consecutive candles? Do you take that as a valid high, as a high and low? It depends, but most likely no. In most cases, no. How much is your mentoring? If you want to get the full details on the mentoring, like I said, all you got to do is click the first link down below in the description of this live session and apply for it. Okay? I said something else, but thanks for the answer. Let's see. I passed phase 1 using my model. Then emotions and ego come in. How do you cope with this type of situations? Should I take my time passing the phases as a newbie? Once again, ego and emotions come when you do not have a proven system. Because you start feeling uncertain when you know that maybe the system that you're using, you're not sure of how profitable it is, or the plan, or the risk management, or whatever. So that's what you should work on. Okay? You should work on getting that profitable system in place, that trading plan in place, that risk management plan in place, and then you will see that you shouldn't have any other issues when it comes to ego, when it comes to emotions, and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I would suggest you, brother. We are at 99 likes. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Mm-hmm. 30 minutes left. Okay, GJ started to pick up the volume a bit. Let's see. Let's see. Do you only trade funder accounts or also your personal? Right now, I only focus on funder accounts. Today's price action is something else, Dan. Just one of those days, and I'm glad I'm not involved. Exactly. Yep, just one of those days where the best decision you can do is to sit on the sidelines. Because you guys saw live here with me how many fake outs we had today. Okay? You guys saw that. So, yeah. It's very important. It is very important. Big ups. Thanks, man. And you're welcome. Then what habits do you implement to get yourself away from the charts after a losing trade? In the beginnings where when I was feeling stuff around it, I was trying to pick up an activity, you know, like for example, after a losing trade, whenever I was struggling to get off the charts and end the day and call it a day, to get detached from it, I was going outside, going on a walk, or going to the gym to detach myself from the charts and forget about trading for that day. You know, that's what I was doing in the beginning, but then in time, I got used to it, and right now I don't need to do anything. You know, yesterday I had a losing trade and that was it. You know, I didn't felt anything. It was a valid A+ setup. It was a valid loss, so there was nothing to do about it really. But in the beginnings, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find an activity that will help me detach from the charts. Okay, boss, thank you so much. Dan, you're welcome. I hope to join your community soon so that we can trade together throughout the week. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And like I said, if you're serious about it, then feel free to go ahead and apply for the mentoring, Zane. And to be honest, you seem very serious because in the past few live sessions, you've always been present. So for me, it seems that you're a serious person. And that's why I would be happy to have you on board, so to say. So yeah, feel free to apply for it whenever you can, and from there we'll see if we can make it work. Thanks for these types of streams, man. I've already breached 200 accounts, and earlier I was using SMC, but now I'm going to take a break. I've started watching ICT, the ICT playlist. You're welcome. You're welcome. I see, man. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Alex. Himanshu with the emoji. Brother, if you're healed to troll, then unfortunately I will have to report spam and then hide. Okay. Trying to prevent any spams because we had some today, and I know it can be pretty annoying for you guys, and yeah, that's why I want to prevent it from happening. But yeah, let's quickly do a rundown. So GU nothing, Nasdaq nothing, gold nope, Nasdaq, Euro USD nope, and we can see that looks like we avoided another loss. Same story with you, chef. Okay, stop loss would have been below this low. So you can see, guys, how easy it is to take a losing trade. Okay, no matter how many times I will have to repeat myself, I'll do it. And check this out. US 30 did what I said I would be happy to see it do. Okay, it created this low. It created a second leg here, and now I'm waiting for the aggressive break. So let's see. US 30 and GJ. Okay, like I said, these are the two we will focus on right now. So yeah, ICT mentorship is going to help me. I don't know, brother. I don't know. You need to give it a try and see if it suits you. Until you try it, you'll never know. And I'm not a fortune teller. I cannot predict the future to tell you what will work and what won't. So yeah. Hope it makes sense. Just checking my notifications real quick to see if there's any important ones, and then I'll get back to you guys, okay? So, yeah. Yep, US 30 is dropping, which is good, because we could have a shift soon. If, of course, it drops impulsively and it breaks this low. On my trading view, US 30 did not sweep that high, then it will be a valid shift though. Yeah. Maybe because you're using a different provider. I'm using Owanda. So yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see how impulsive it will break it. So yeah, right now we just focus on GJ and US 30, okay? These two are the ones that could give us a setup. Tell us about your diet, brother. To be honest, I don't really have a diet. In the morning, I always like to eat eggs, whether it's boiled eggs or scrambled eggs. That's what I like to eat in the morning with avocado and also cheddar. That's like the typical breakfast for me. With tea as well. That's what I like to serve for breakfast. And then for lunch, I usually have meat, whether it's with potatoes or with rice or with vegetables. I usually like to have meat for lunch. And then in the evening, as the third meal of the day, most of the times I like to have meat as well, or pizza or pasta, or sometimes something very light. And yeah, I mean that's how I would say my diet looks like, so to say. It's not anything specific, to be honest. In the morning, proteins, and then lunch meat, and then at night either meat, pizza, or something light. Sushi, steak, and caviar every single day. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat sushi. I don't eat sushi at all. But yeah, steak, I do love steak. Is SMT and ICT the same? I've received this question multiple times, and there's many concepts that are very similar. I wouldn't put too much weight on the name. Okay, that's my opinion. So now we do have the shift here, but this is a weak shift, and there's also no VBGs. GJ slowly picking up the pace as well, but still not really convincing me that it wants to truly make the push, but we'll see. GJ picking up the pace. Yep, indeed. You mean egg whites or whole eggs? Whole eggs. What is a calculator to calculate loss for US 30 and NAS 100? There's plenty of them. You just gotta search on Google or on the App Store and see which one you like best. Check gold, please. What should I check gold for? There's nothing to see on gold. Okay? There is nothing to see on gold. On US 30, if it breaks that MSS line fully, we might have one set up. Yep, that's true. That is true. Yeah, very well said, Alex. By the way, I really like you, Dan. I really thank you, Dan. I just love how you reply to every message. And the funny thing is that my dad called it gambling. There is no support from my family, but I'm still going to prove them. First of all, you're welcome. You're welcome, brother. I want to thank you for the feedback as well. And of course, I reply to every message. Why would I go live if I wouldn't reply to every message? And yeah, I know what you mean. I had many people around me that said the same when I got into trading, that it is gambling, that it is that you cannot make it work, and that you cannot make something out of trading. But like I said, you just gotta let them talk, and just work in silence and let the results speak for themselves. You know, you don't have to prove anyone anything. You just have to prove it yourself. So if you truly like trading, dedicate time, and in time you will see results. Okay, but don't try to convince your parents or your friends, because you'll get tired. Just let the results speak for themselves. Okay, because you don't need to blame them. It's normal for them to think that way. They just want to protect you, that's all. Because at the end of the day, 90% of people lose money in this niche. So they are not bad intended. They just look up to you. They just look out for you, and they want what's best for you. So there's no need for you to blame them for that. Just understand the way of their thinking and just move forward, really. Work in silence, and like I said, let the results speak for themselves in time. Okay? US 30 is invalid once more. Yeah, I mean, for now at least, yeah, this is not valid at all. But maybe GJ, looks like it is picking up the pace. And check this out, guys, okay? We have the BOS. So first step is done. Let me mark it. BOS. Oh, Sorry. And it's also a pretty aggressive one, okay, which is great. It's a full body closure above it, so the BOS is completed. We now want to wait for the VVG. Okay, so we might have a setup. We might have a setup in the next minutes, guys. Stay prepared. Once again, these auto pairs don't present anything interesting. They do not require our attention, and neither does US30. So let's fully focus on GJ now, okay? Theoretically, entry would be right here. Okay, with the stops, let me check. With the stops around here, and then the TP at 2RR. Okay, this is how the setup will look like, but we need to wait. Okay, we need to wait to see how this 5-minute candle will close, and if it will close like this, then we will have a setup. But let's prepare, guys. Okay. Let's see. 3 minutes left, and we'll have our answer. Yep, GJ though is pushing towards an MSS, indeed. Then check the VVG on GJ on the bottom line. Which one? On the bottom line? On GJ on the bottom line. I don't see another VVG than this one here. So yeah. Maybe you're talking about the same. I don't know. Oh, coming back, closing the gap. But now pushing higher again. Let's see. All right, so let's calculate our lot size. Okay. Let's see. "30 seconds. Looks like this will be the setup. Sorry for that, no worries. Punem limit, yep. But let's wait for the candle closure. Let's wait for the candle closure. 10 seconds. TikTok, yep. Oh, no. Come on, don't close the gap. That's annoying. That's annoying. And yeah, there we go, guys. This is the setup. This is the setup. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And it's almost there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And here we go. We're in. We're in the trade now, guys. Okay. So let me announce that we're in. Let's just double check. Yeah, nothing on US 30. So we're in. Okay. Just announced it. All right, so we're in now. We're in. Let's place the first target as well, which would be here at 840. Where is it? Here. Okay. All right, so we're in. We are in. When it comes to the other pairs, yeah, I think there's not going to be any other setups today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Only potential one would have been on US 30, but we can see that it had higher. So 10 minutes left. I doubt we'll have another setup. But yeah, the only valid one for today was this GJ setup. Okay, once again, on the 1 hour we go, we see that we had a beautiful sweep of this level here. We also entered this H1 VVG that's visible on the daily as well. We also had a beautiful H1 sweep. So hard time frame confluence is looking good. And then on the 5 minute, we can see that we identified the aggressive MSS here. Okay, so definitely a valid A plus setup. Good looking, nothing to complain about. Now it's just, now our job is done, and it's time to leave the markets decide whether this will be a loser or a winner. Okay, because right now things are out of our hand. There's nothing we can do about it anymore, and we'll just have to wait and see how it will play out. So yeah, it closed. It has a full body closure, Adrian. It has it here. Look, it's visible. It has a full body closure there. Well, again, we are in. Yep, we are. First trade. Yep. Was it activated? Yep, it was. I love how calm you are. Yeah. How calm you are, bro. Yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. There is a bearish VVG and market is reacting to it. You mean this one here? Yep. Could react to it. If it does and it hits our SL, so be it. Nice. We are at 107 likes. Come on, guys. Let's smash the like button once again, and also the subscribe button if you haven't already, because we will end the stream soon. And once again, if you would like to work with me one-on-one and apply for the mentoring, and of course get access to the community as well, you can do that by clicking the first link down below in the descriptions or in the description of this live session. The second link is if you want to follow me on Instagram. And yeah, we'll end it in the next few minutes. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll continue holding this GJ setup. Like I said, when it comes to the management of the setup, guys, that is totally up to you. I will personally set an alert here, and then also at 1.4, which is there. Or no, let's just leave it at TP1 for now. Yep, right now it's not looking great. Looks like it wants to head lower. But yeah, not all winning trades have a beautiful sniper reaction. So the only minus I would say is that it triggered towards the end of the session. That's the only minus of this setup. But apart from that, it still is an A+ setup. It is an A+ setup nonetheless, because it's based on the structure, not when it triggers. But that's like the only small minus, I would say. So yeah, guys, let me know if there's any other questions or anything you want us to discuss about. But because in the next 5 minutes or so, I will end the session. Okay. Maddox. Yeah, I mean, I'll do an update on Insta about it as well. So yeah, after, of course, the session will end, not before. Yep, currently running in some drawdown, but we'll let it run and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, our job is done now. We identified the setup, we took it. It's a valid A plus. Nothing else to do now. How long will you hold this trade? Until it will hit my TP or stop loss. Or break even, of course, if it will go in TP and then get me out of the break even. Can you check gold for buy side setup? There is no setup on gold. There is no setup on gold. Okay. NZUSD has a setup. I see. I'm not trading NZUSD with this strategy. So yeah, regardless, I wouldn't take it. Because I backtested this strategy on all pairs, and these sevens are the ones that brought the best results. That's why I decided to stick with these 7. All right, so yeah, guys, I think we'll end the session because there's not anything else we will be able to enter. Okay, you chef, all of these already gave setups, but not A plus. And US30, yeah, I doubt it will do a massive drop in the next 3 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll end it right here, guys. Okay, I think we'll end it right here. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I see US30 making the drop, but again, it's too late. So yeah, what side do you journal your trades? I journal them manually. I don't use a site. I have a notebook, and that's what I use for journaling, for tasks, for everything that you need to note, basically. So yeah, we'll end it right here, guys. Once again, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe to not miss out on the future ones. Like I said, first link down below, you'll be able to apply for the mentoring if you would like to work with me one-on-one and also get access to our private community. And yeah, till the next one, make sure to stay tuned on Saturday since we'll have a new YouTube upload dropping, and I think you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, till then, take it one step at a time. Make sure you're disciplined, make sure you're journaling, and make sure you are keeping it simple. Okay? Thank you for today. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. And I want to thank you guys for joining as well. It was a pleasure, as always. And yeah, see you soon. Have a nice rest of your day and a beautiful rest of your week. Take care.